Vision is our last core component when it comes to picking out the best line. Now, vision's important in all aspects of motorcycle riding, but for picking out the right line, our vision's going to be highly dependent on the points we set for ourselves in a line around the racetrack. Now, we talk about going point to point at Ride University. Now, that's picking out a series of different points on the racetrack. One might be our tip-in point, another might be our apex, a third might be the tip of the diamond we're turning around in a double apex corner. Now, as we go down the racetrack, we're going to have a visual on each one of these points as we go, and we're basically just going to connect the dots. This is an easy way to perceive the world as it comes at us on our motorcycles. We can start to slow things down and give ourselves time to think about and implement all the other things we have going on. Body position, brake and throttle, all of the things we need to be focusing on for riding, we can really think about when we use our vision to slow everything down. As we're riding around the racetrack, connecting our points, it's important to remember to keep our eyes up far enough down the track. Now, this is something you hear all the time. You've got to look far down the racetrack. But how far is far enough? Now, you might hear a standard answer like 40 to 60 feet, and that seems like a pretty far ways down the track to be looking, but when you consider at 90 miles an hour, you're covering 132 feet per second. That's a lot of ground to be covering. And if you're only looking 40 feet ahead of you, you're only looking about a quarter second up the racetrack. That's not far enough for me. So, with that being said, I want to think about how far up the track we look in a more variable manner. Let's think about always looking to our next point. Now, if you're in a wide radius corner, if you're in a fast corner, that next point's going to be further down the track than it typically would be for a slower corner. That's going to create that variability for our vision. That's really important for us. It keeps us always looking further down the track the faster we're going, and that's a big deal. Another huge aspect of vision that usually doesn't get enough attention is our peripheral vision. What's going on the sides of our vision? What's going on around us in space? When we're coming into an apex, do we really know where our tires are in relationship to the curbing? Are we using our peripheral vision well enough to help us understand that? Now, if you can work on this, if you can focus on seeing your peripheral vision, seeing what's in that field of vision all around you, this is going to help you to do a couple of things. Number one, it's going to help you to get closer to curbings. Now, that's something that you want to work into easily. If you've ever smacked a curbing before that wasn't really made for riding on, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, it's not something you want to do. So definitely sneak up on that, but using our peripheral vision can help you do so. The other thing is, it can help us understand where we are in space and get our eyes up sooner to our next point, which is going to lengthen our vision down the racetrack and give us even more time to perceive the world coming at us, which is going to continue to slow things down more than ever before. We're going to have much more time to think about things like body position, using our controls, all the things we teach in our other online courses here. If you haven't checked them out yet, definitely go do so, and we'll see you there.